So the defense is being thrown down by Newsweek. Got this new opinion letter that just came out here. Fans expect too much of stars like AH. And somebody else who I don't even know how to talk about. This story with Miller is all over the place. I'm kind of just waiting for things to settle down a little bit to find out the entire story of what's going on here. But that person is in a lot of trouble, I think. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what's going on there. It seems like a very complicated story that might be better and more justified to cover that on a live stream. So on Saturday, I think we're really going to dive into that one. That's going to be a big story. And I heard from somebody that there's a lot more to it, actually, which is why I haven't really covered it yet. Trying to get the full picture here, but I will get into that one. What a mess that is. I don't know how Ezra Miller is still the Flash. I have no idea, because that person is a mess, a giant mess. But let's go over to AH. You got Newsweek throwing the defense down. Part 1 of that interview that's coming is out there. It's 10 minutes long. I watched it. And it's funny. Once again, AH still putting the same story out there, trying to say, oh, it's not my fault, basically. It's everybody else's fault. I'm a perfect angel. I'm an angel woman, the best ever. I would never do any wrong. I'm a saint. The Catholic Church will probably canonize me, make me Saint AH. I'm going to be canonically in the Bible because I am the greatest human ever to exist. I would never do any wrong. It's like she never admits to any mistakes, really. Though she did say in the last second, I've made some mistakes too, but not really. This came off as more BS, and it's not going to stop because she's planning a comeback. And I'm not quite sure that it's going to work. So she says in the interview that she will stand by her testimony to the end. It's like, I know. You want to be an activist. You don't really want to be an actress anymore. You want to be an activist. Said Heard sat down for an exclusive interview, her first with NBC News' Savannah Guthrie, a portion of which aired on Today, Tuesday. The actress did not back down from her claims that JD had physically and emotionally hurt her. She said, to my dying day, I will stand by every word in my testimony. I will not blame the average person for looking at this and how it's been covered and seen it as Hollywood brats at their worst. What people don't understand is it's actually so much bigger than that. It's her free speech. It's her free speech, everyone. You know, I got to say, the woman interviewing her from that 10 minutes, and I don't know if it's going to change, but she grills her pretty good. Grills her about the tapes. Grills her about the free speech stuff, which I thought was interesting. I would watch these interviews and I would expect that they were going to just kind of give her leeway to say and do whatever she wants and let people believe her. But I don't think she's going to. I think she's going to grill her. Like I said, I only have seen the first 10 minutes. That's all they've released. It doesn't, I don't think, come out till Friday. But that 10 minutes was pretty interesting. She looked like she was going to cry again. We all know that that's just bad acting. She's doing her little bad acting gig. But she was grilling her pretty good. And I think that this interview and these interviews she's planning are going to do more damage than good. I think she thinks she can get up there and fool the world if she just gets her face out there as much as possible. But it's not really the case, in my opinion, because as soon as that happened, as soon as that 10 minutes jumped and was released on social media, AH is a liar started trending. And JD fans were not having it. They tore apart that interview, just the first 10 minutes. So wait till the entire thing is released. The best way to have a comeback and fix this is honestly to just let it go and stay out of the light for a while. But she doesn't want to stay out of the limelight. She wants that limelight back. You could hear the jealousy in her voice when she was talking about his fans that were lined up for 6 blocks just to get a glimpse of the guy. You could sense the jealousy in her voice on that. She always wanted his fans. I do think that part of this was an attempt for her to try to convert a lot of his fan base over to herself, which, of course, was not going to happen. That's just my little theory on some of it. But this is doing more damage than I think she realizes, and it's not going to really stop. More of this here. She also made sure to blame the lawyers and the jury. She said during it that the jury, that JD's lawyers did a better job at distracting the jury from the real issues. They did a better job distracting. It's not that your case sucks or that you never took any responsibility or ownership, that you wanted to be this perfect saint. No, it's not any of that. No, it's just that the jury was distracted, or it was social media, or that it was the lawyers, or it was JD's charisma. It's never you. That's a running theme with everything that she's done. It's never her. It's always everybody else. Everybody else is wrong. Everybody else is the problem. It's the jury's the problem. It's his testimony, the evidence. What is this? Oh, the UK trial. Oh, the UK trial was handled by a judge, not a jury. That made it superior. Like, man, it's just never going to stop. We're going to be bombarded with excuses for years because all these outlets are just going to keep giving her a platform. You know, Tug made a really good point on social media today. I was looking at his Twitter, and he said, imagine if after the Rihanna incident, outlets were giving Chris Brown a microphone. This is only happening because JD is a man. And he's absolutely right. Nobody has any problem believing Rihanna. Rihanna, I have no doubt, because I've seen the pictures, and people believe them because it really does look like he went at her. So imagine Chris Brown getting a microphone right now in a primetime exclusive interview. It's crazy if you think about it. But here's has a plan and strategy to make a comeback, source says. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Source, probably Eve Barlow. Amber was waiting a bit before speaking out about the trial and sharing her truth until she felt ready. And like it was a good time, the source of the actress waiting over a week before giving an interview. She was advised by her team to lay low and take time for herself for a couple of weeks. See how she felt and to take care of herself. As for how she's feeling now, that she's had time to process the verdict, the source tells ET that AH is feeling more optimistic now. The source adds she is confident that her side will come out eventually. She has a plan and strategy to make a comeback over the next year. What do you mean her side will come out? She's been pushing this since 2016. What is the story going to change again? It's changed multiple times. But yeah, I'm sure this next story that she's going to concoct, that will be the one that gets her comeback. Also, it says in here that she is definitely planning to appeal the court decision. The source said at the Times she feels very alone and like she lost a lot of friends. She is sad that people she hoped would support her didn't. So there you go. She is planning a comeback. I'd love to see how that goes. Is this what it's going to be, her doing a press tour? I'm sure that's going to help. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel, usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.